Well, thank you, Borgi. Your Excellencies, distinguished participants at this breakfast. I think my work is made easier by the right framing of this discussion by Borgi, but we are here for CFTA and to discuss that and see how we can improve what needs to be done. But I think credit goes to leaders who are here, leaders of our continent, and others who are not here, because there is a history to this, how CFTA has come to be. So many decades in history, there are leaders on our continent who tried to unite Africa, and alongside that, make sure that Africa also can trade within itself and countries with each other and so on. But it never worked for a long time for different reasons, because, of course, some forces, both within Africa and outside, preferred to have the continent's markets fragmented, and they just keep picking one and the other and using one against the other. So they really had made the choice to, but with time there was a huge improvement that Africa accepted reforms and also accepted that first we need to have even private sector-led economies where the private sector started taking center stage and so on and so forth. So that is a bit of the background. And then 2015 is when really there was a revitalization of this need to see Africa strengthen ourselves in unity and work with each other more and trade and increase what the trade should be within the continent. And later on, of course, that will happen also with the partners across the world. I don't mean, and the CFTA doesn't mean just trading or doing business only within Africa, but Africa and the rest of the world. So then 2016, really that's when Africa decided to have a champion, and thanks to the former president of Niger, who was chosen to lead that process in 2016, champion trade and CFTA on our continent. And that's when the process started and was moving very fast. At the same time, around that time, that's when I was also chosen to lead reforms across our continent and the institutions of Africa. So we worked together very closely, but Issouf, the former President Issouf of Niger, did a lot of work to have this come together, working with other African leaders. We saw this. And in a short time, 2018, when I was the chair, we saw the adoption by leaders of this free trade area, the largest in the world. The figures speak for themselves. Borge has mentioned those. And so now we need to really make it a full reality, which it isn't yet. We need to tackle a number of things, especially in the area of non-tariff barriers. There's still, there is still slowness we could move faster. I think this is maybe, for me, the most important thing, the fact that we have it, but it is not working fully to our satisfaction. We need to do more, and we can do more. There is a lot we can do. And allowing free movement of people and goods and services, these small things matter a lot. Visa restrictions or remove of those restrictions and so on, and Africa working. And then allowing the young people of our continent, who constitute the biggest majority of our population, around 70% of our population is in Africa, counted as, the young people we should be talking about. So in the area of innovation and working together, so many things. I think we need to really show the political will and put it to work and make sure that things work, because they are working for us in the end. And then when they have worked for us, we work very well with the rest of the world to our benefit, so that we see the intra-African trade go up as much as we can, and that is absolutely necessary. And then at the same time, increasing trade with the rest of the world. It's already high anyway, but we need to just bring up the levels of intra-African trade. So really, for me, thanks to the leaders who are here and the leaders of our continent who have, allowed this to go this far. It's unfortunate the Secretary General of the CFTA is not here. He's from South Africa, but I think travel problems, maybe something happened on the way. We are supposed to be here with us. He could have elaborated for us the real issues we need to tackle, but I know there are people who are also very well conversant, and they'll be letting us know. So for me, it's just a reminder, simple reminder. Can we move faster? Yes, we can. Can we do better? Absolutely. And then there is this golden opportunity, full potential that has to be realized. So I think if you allow, I'll pass it to now Patrice Mutsepe, my brother, who will give us a lot more than I have given you. I hope I have worked for my breakfast.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No.